Now we've concluded the direct messaging, it's important to ask the question, what if I'd like to orchestrate a flow that employs all these different channels combined? For example, I'd like to start a flow with a message and then send an email afterwards and then probably another message and so on. Some brands are really successful implementing these flows that induce the customer to purchase. Because sometimes people need to think about the offer. Sometimes they need an additional offer to complete the purchase. The flow builder becomes an essential thing to make multiple touch points through direct messaging with the user, making different flows and see what works and what doesn't work for your brand. I remember one specific brand that utilized the orchestration very well. Farfetch. Farfetch has a really nice use case when it comes to the orchestration of the direct messaging. For example, if you add to cart a specific item within a selection, they will start to trigger an SMS. Later after this, you'll receive an email. And after 1 day, they will push a promo code for you. And then 2 days later, they will push an additional promo code for you. All these interaction helps the brand to stay interacting with the user, helping them to complete the purchase journey. Let's see how we can do that with ConvertedIn. When we go to the flow builder, you'll be able to start with a trigger. The trigger is the first step of any flow. When is this flow triggered? So you can specify, for example, when a customer adds a product to a cart. And when would you like the flow to end? I would choose when a customer places an order. That's the first step. Next, I'll make a delay. This delay would be, I would say, 1 day. And then I will start to engage again with the customer through an SMS. And that's like first offer. First offer is receive a 10% discount when you complete your purchase. And then I will add cart URL for his cart. And then let me personalize the message even further with his name, customer first name. And then I'll save. This will be the first trigger or the first engagement when the trigger is enabled. So basically, I'll wait for 1 day and send a message after 1 day. And then I will add another delay. In this case, I'd like to wait for 2 additional days and then start to trigger another SMS. In this SMS, I'll be very aggressive in terms of the discount. I'll go with 25% discount when you complete your purchase, valid only for 1 hour to create some FOMO for the customer, and then I'll save. As you've seen, now I've made a good orchestration leveraging one single channel, which is the SMS. Now I can introduce multiple channels such as the email, push notifications, depending on the channels that you'd like to engage with the customer. As you've seen, you can make very simple flows or you can make very complex flows for your users, depending on how long, how efficient, and how you'd like to test these different flows. For example, some brands would prefer only to make specific flow for the SMS, email, and then push notifications. Some other brands would like to make a different combination between the three. Regardless of your strategy, ConvertedIn will help you to set these automated flows seamlessly and will help you to analyze what works and what doesn't work.